Hello everyone, happy Valentine's Day. Yes, it's February 14th, Friday. So this morning I had to get up kind of early for me because normally I sleep till about 1 because I stay up till like 4 or 5 in the morning. Now don't start up. Anyhow, I had to get up to go get an x-ray because now that I'm 60 they allow a bone axial body scan x-ray to test your bone density. So I went and did that, and then afterwards I said, you know what, I'm going to go to the bank. I'm going to put those pennies back in because I had taken out $25 of pennies and I put back in $25 of pennies. And these are so heavy. I got another box of $25 of pennies, which I will hunt slowly, but then, and this is even heavier, I got a box of nickels. And I'm really more interested actually in hunting the nickels than the pennies. And I'll do the nickels first, because with the nickels, at least you have a chance of finding silver and maybe some buffalo nickels and who knows what else. And plus I'll fill up my books. But yeah, but let me tell you, the teller passed these 2 boxes through the little box in their window thing. I didn't think I was going to be able to get them out of the bank. I got one up into my arm. I got this one up into my arms. Then I couldn't pick up the penny box with my other arm. It was like, oh my gosh. And so I'm just walked out of there. I was struggling. Anyhow, I've had 1 hour of sleep. And I'm probably going to go back to bed for a few hours. And then I'm going to start coin roll hunting. And, yep, I'll let you know what I find. Well, it's now Saturday night. I have searched all those coins. I searched them all yesterday and re-rolled them and found some interesting things. Now, I'm never going to show all my coin roll hunts, I mean the actual hunting, because that's kind of just takes a long time and it's boring, and that would take a lot of editing. Now, I like watching other people's coin roll hunts, but I'm not going to film them myself. So I did find some interesting things. My first box of nickel roll hunting, which, you know, there's I think there's 200 or 2,000 nickels in a box of 100, and that's 50 rolls. And I kept out three rolls of quarters. I filled up all my books. One of the little books that I have is this one. It goes from 1996 to the present. This isn't quite like the other ones. This is still Whitman Publishing, but I'll show you this. It's more like the quarter books. So I'm really just missing 4 things. These over here are just blank. It says it goes to the present or future, and it does, but it stops at 2015, and so I filled in the rest beyond that, but they're not numbered. So yeah, I'm just missing 4 out of that book, and then I have another book that I got quite a bit in. The most exciting thing I got, in case you don't know, you can find silver in nickels, and it only happened during World War II they came out with silver nickels, and I found one on my very first hunt. I hope that that's not a sign of just like beginner's luck. But yes, I found one, and I put it in a little flip as my first one. And anyways, this is a 1943 Philadelphia. And the way that you can tell, I'll put a picture on here of what the war nickels look like. And as you can see on the back above the Monticello building, you'll see the big mint mark. And it's only the silver war nickels that put the mint mark in that place and that big. So yay, I found one. Most of them have been hunted out of the system. So, but people still find them. I found one. Last night, my landlady gave me a whole bunch of her coins to just sort out, and like 2 jars full of just all kinds of coins just thrown together. And so I was sorting through and just like making a jar of pennies and nickels and dimes and quarters. And when I was going through the dimes, I was like, you realize you have a whole bunch of silver dimes in here? And she was so shocked. She said, I didn't know they made silver dimes. Yes, they made silver dimes. And they're 90% silver. They were from 1964 to earlier. So she had all these silver dimes. I counted 18 silver dimes. And I said, you know, you can't put these in a Coinstar because a Coinstar will reject them. A Coinstar almost always rejects silver coins. And she said, well, I just wondered why they kept getting rejected. I didn't ever look. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She tried to put her silver in a Coinstar. Anyways, I separated those out, put them in a little baggie and said, these are silver. So she was very happy to find out that she had silver. And 90% silver is at that. So anyways, I got all that done, and I went through the new box of pennies, and now I've gone through 2 boxes of pennies. And the most interesting thing I got out of the pennies this time was a 1947 Canadian penny with King George on the front. And on the back, it had the little tiny privy of a maple leaf. So you should be looking for those. They're kind of hard to find. And I just happened to get one. So, you know, coin hunting is not just about American coins. Sometimes you just get interesting stuff. You never know what you're going to get. And for those of you who think, oh, Canadian coins, bleh. But the thing with the Canadian pennies is they stopped minting them in 2012. So if you find them, great. And remember, I live quite far south of the Canadian border, so for Canadian pennies to make it down here is pretty cool. If I lived up in closer to the border, I'm sure I'd get a lot more. And no, please don't send me any Canadian pennies or anything. I'll just find them on my own. I did find 2 Canadian nickels, so that was kind of fun. I'll just start a little Canadian coin find pile. I keep hoping I'll find something from Mexico, because I'm only like 3 hours north of the border of Mexico. But so far I haven't found anything, but I eventually will. So that's what's been happening on the coin roll hunting front. And another thing about the Coinstar machines is when you go to one, always check the little discard bin, because a lot of people don't check it, and you just might find something interesting in there. Could be foreign, could be silver. You just never know. So just look. Heck, you never know what you can get. Okay, so what have I been doing yarny-wise? Well, I finished working on that granny square blanket, and here's a picture of it. So I finished the granny square blanket on Wednesday night, and I told my friend that I had another blanket for her to take to the nursing home. And I guess I thought she just went to the nursing home all the time just to visit with, you know, all the patients. But I think she just had a few friends there. And one of her friends has now passed away, and another one is moving to Glendale, and so that's a little distance away. So I'm not sure how much more she's going to be going to the nursing home, because she wasn't like, okay, I'll be right over to pick it up. She was like, yeah, well, I'll get to it when I get to it. So I'm not quite sure how to get more blankets over there, or if I should just discontinue that, because I don't want to burden her either. Then on Thursday, I went to the doctor and had the tube put in my ear. So I do have a tube in my ear. That was just to relieve the pressure and hopefully to improve my hearing, because I'm pretty much deaf in this ear. So, you know, as he popped the eardrum, I could feel the pressure, you know, pop out. It popped about 4 times, but I can't tell that my hearing has improved at all. So I may just actually be deaf in one ear now. It's kind of weird. So, and then on Friday, before I started all the coin hunting, I had to go early in the morning and get a bone density scan, which once you turn 60, Medi-Cal pays for that, for you to go do it, because I had never thought of just doing it. And last time I went to the doctor, she said, oh, you're 60 now, you can go get this done. So I went and had it done. So it just is a bone density thing, so I have no idea what the results are. I'll find out, I guess, in a few months when I see the doctor again. They'll probably say, oh, you got arthritis in your back, did you know that? I was like, yeah, tell me news I don't know. Yeah. Those accidents that you have when you're in your early 20s, they come back and haunt you and bite you when you get older. So I had a bad bike accident when I was 25, and flipped off my bike, landed on my lumbar on the asphalt, and I'm still paying for it. Yeah, 35 years later. Anyhow, I'm starting a new Jada panel. Can you believe it? But I have nieces and nephews. So, and I also wanted to say about the Jada blankets that I have completed from start to finish, as far as doing all the applications, sewing everything down. I've completed 10 of them. And at 11th, I did the blanket and all the parts, and sort of on a half of one, I did parts. So I sort of have done 11 and a half, I guess you could say. So 3 more and I will have done 14 and a half. Anyhow, I guess that's about it, and I will probably upload this on Sunday. So hope you all have a great week, and don't forget, we're going to change our clocks back in just a few weeks, and it'll be lighter, and spring is not that far away. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.